Well, I'm going to share 3 tips for you that you can take in order for you to help yourself become closer to being a sharp bettor. Hey now, question. Are you a sharp bettor? What makes a sharp bettor? Well, I'm going to give you some stats that is what people consider a sharp bettor. A sharp bettor, a successful sharp bettor, hits around 54% in wins. Historically great sharp bettor will do around 60%. So that means that sharps are hitting their win percentage around 54 to 60%, give or take. Now, if sharp bettors are winning just above that 50% mark, what can you learn from these facts? Well, I'm going to share 3 tips for you that you can take in order for you to help yourself become closer to being a sharp bettor. But first, let me show you this. Have you seen our cell phone case for Better Culture? Check that out. You see the logo, the B and the C. You see the little duck in the middle? That's a nod to Peking duck. So Better Culture is our clothing brand, and it's meant for all sports bettors to unite as we try and beat the books together. So that's what Better Culture is. Go to betterculture.com, get yourself a cell phone case. Okay, so now here's the 3 tips on how you can become more of a sharp bettor. Now, I mentioned to you that 54%, 60% is what sharp bettors hit, around that range. But I know you've done it before. You've probably hit 10-0. Right? So you have a 100% win rate. Well, there's a thing called the law of averages. And once you hit that law of averages, you will hit that cold streak. So there's hot and cold streaks. All of you guys know you have that. So when you're doing your high win percentage, your average is going to come back down. So just keep that in mind when you are playing. You're going to run into those cold streaks. So watch out for those. The next tip is when you see some handicappers or some people telling you that they're hitting like 70% wins or 80% wins in whatever sport, or if they told you they hit 22 parlays in one day. There was a guy just recently, a sports handicapper who carries around a purse. He just said that he hit 22 parlays in one day. Well, based on what a sharp bettor actually does, these guys are most likely lying. I'm not saying they're liars, but odds are is that they're not telling the truth. So stop believing in the hype that they give you. All right, so that's your second tip. Now the last tip is this: slow and steady wins your sports betting race. Now, what does that mean? It means stop chasing these monster parlays. This is not the lottery, folks. What happens when you hit a beautiful fat parlay? I know you guys have done it before. What a feeling, right? Well, you try and repeat that feeling, and it's like, all right, cool. I did it before. I can do it again, right? So you keep playing. Oh, that one didn't hit. That one didn't hit. And what happens? Tell me, what happens when you hit a fat parlay and then you keep trying to repeat those fat parlays? You lose it all. So, that is not the way to consistently win. So stop chasing those fat monster parlays. And, try and stick with straight bets. I'm not saying don't do parlays, but, take it easy. Take it easy, all right? Okay, so those are your 3 tips on how you can become a sharp bettor. Keep following us. We are Peking Duck, and get on our app and get on betterculture.com to buy yourself a cell phone case. Have a good one, guys.